Thank you very much. Following my dad, whether it's been in a social setting, in a business meeting, or during a presentation like this, is never an easy act to follow. However, I wouldn't be who I am or know what I know if it wasn't for him. So I do ask that you please indulge me for a moment as I try and do it again. First of all, I want to thank all of you for attending today's event. All of us at GPE appreciate your support, and we excitedly look forward with you to Ewa's presentation. When we learned of her being today's keynote speaker and how the strategy she uses in her profession ties into much of what we do in business, we couldn't pass up the chance to be the host company. Plus, I have to admit, a number of years ago, I missed my bedtime on more than one occasion, staying up late at night watching Ewa shoot pool. And today I will say that it's something that I miss because I have to suffer through a lot of poker players as opposed to the billiards players that we got to watch with Ewa. Now, my father talked a little bit about the past, and I'd like to just take a few minutes and discuss the present and the future with you. For those of us that don't know, the GPE Companies is a full-service commercial real estate firm that handles all types of commercial property throughout the state of Arizona. We have experience in general office, industrial, retail, and land. We're also especially proud of the fact that since our company's inception, we have a specialty division that focuses on healthcare-related properties. GPE Companies is made up of two distinct but interrelated firms: GPE Commercial Advisors, which handles our sales and leasing, and GPE Management Services, which handles property management, accounting, construction supervision, and consulting. We're strictly third-party providers, meaning that we represent only the interest of our clients. GPE does not own any property, and accordingly, we're not in competition with our clients or their investments. We're privately owned, we're a relationship-driven company, and we're entering our 5th decade of doing business in Arizona. Now, I know everyone knows that the real estate market is down and times are tough, but I'm extremely thankful to do what we do and to be associated with the staff at GPE. Why? Well, because despite a depressed national and global economy, in just the past 2 years, our staff and clients have helped us double in size, nearly triple the amount of property that we represent, and absorb more Phoenix area square footage than companies that are 3 to 4 times larger than us. Now, maybe you're wondering, how is that possible when most firms in our industry are downsizing or laying off staff or even having to shut their doors completely? Well, that gets us into the discussion of the future and where we're positioning ourselves moving forward. My father talked about the wheel being round for thousands of years, but what he didn't tell you was that until I was 7, he had me believe that he invented the wheel, discovered fire, and also had to walk uphill to school both ways. I guess I was a gullible kid. But seriously, even though the basic of the design of the wheel has not changed throughout time, what has changed is the technology and the technology that drives that wheel forward and the materials that it's made from. Now, instead of stone, we have high-tech and high-performance materials that can be utilized. I know in cycling, just changes in rubber compounds and wheel construction have saved us minutes during a race. Well, similarly, the innovation, creativity, and technology that we use as a commercial real estate firm has allowed us to be more efficient and improve. We've never been a firm that's been satisfied with status quo. To me, status quo, or resting on today's success, means that we'll only be passed or beaten by our competition tomorrow. We're always training, so to speak, looking for ways to be creative, innovative, and strategic to guide our clients through all types of markets. Just like in billiards, where to successfully run the table, you have to think about multiple shots ahead of the shot at hand. To successfully run the table in real estate requires strategically looking to the future, being proactive, not reactive to current trends. It is this philosophy that we bring to the table when representing our clients. Let me give you an example of what I mean. This is a picture of the Citadel Plaza located off the 101 in Glendale, Arizona. In March 2009, this property was less than 40% occupied, in foreclosure, and the property owners were in bankruptcy. With the foresight and vision of one of our successful clients, GPE was contracted for both property management and leasing. The property not only needed new leadership, but it needed a fresh set of creative eyes to analyze it. What might have worked for this property years ago wouldn't work today. We worked with the new ownership to repurpose the property, convert some of the retail use to office and medical tenants, and to rebrand the property with various improvements and marketing techniques. The property now sits at over 80% occupied and is a showpiece in the West Valley. As a side note, the door prize that we offered today is from a very well-known restaurant that is a newer tenant in the Citadel. Now, while many economists and prognosticators are saying that the real estate market will not fully recover until the year 2015, we're seeing this as a tremendous opportunity for our clients. For those that currently own property, now is the time to renegotiate your debt with your bank, to analyze your existing tenants' leases with a view to the future, and to truly take a hard look at operational efficiencies. For those that want to invest more, or even for the first time, shortly there will be buying opportunities that we will probably never see again in my lifetime. There's no doubt that the way real estate was done 5 to 7 years ago will and needs to change in the future. But it is a change like this that a company like GPE welcomes. We're a blend of experience and technically savvy youthful vigor, and offer our clients innovative consulting services to navigate both strong and challenging market conditions. If you've ever thought about investing in commercial real estate, the opportunities will soon be unprecedented. I'm confident that 10 years from now, if you don't get sound advice from a company like GPE and invest in commercial real estate, you will surely wish you did. GPE Companies is more than just a name. It's a collaboration of people that are committed to ensuring the success of our clients. We may not be the largest commercial real estate firm in Arizona, but I promise you, you will do business with a firm that is more committed with developing a long-term relationship than the commission dollars that we can earn today. I grew up in this industry. I'm entering my 25th year as a licensed real estate broker, but I am more excited than ever about what the future holds, not only for our company, but also for those that allow us to represent them. Now, don't get me wrong. I know times are difficult, and sometimes we all need a little help or a push to succeed. Just like we do on our Ride for Semper Fi, the charity cycling ride that I'm privileged to participate in later this month that raises money for injured Marines, on certain climbs, the stronger riders come to the aid of those that are not having such a good day. Our number one priority, other than raising money, is to make sure that we finish as a team and that we reach our goal. Similarly, there's a lot of help in this room that all of us can leverage to make sure that we reach our business goals. When it comes to this economy, we are definitely in this together. So as my father discussed, let's work through this together and use the resources of each other's company. Doing so will make BCA, Arizona, and our respective firms stronger in the process. Now, before I turn the mic back over to Jude so that he can introduce the real reason that we all showed up today, I want to take a second to acknowledge just a few people that are important to us. First of all, thanks to Jude for being our MC today. We do really appreciate your friendship and your making yourself available. Thanks also to Jim, Jerry, and Ashley for coordinating the details through BCA. Thank you to our clients, many of whom are in attendance today, for your continued business. For helping to make today possible, I also want to send a special thanks to Brooke Askew-Rossi, Christy, Christina, and Todd. But lastly, I want to offer a special thanks to everyone at GPE for always keeping our wheels turning. I want to personally acknowledge and thank each of our staff, the majority of whom are in attendance this afternoon, for your hard work, drive, ethics, and commitment to our firm's success. Without you, GPE would not exist. At this time, I'd like to ask each of you, please just take a second and stand so that everybody knows who you are. So if all the staff at GPE would just stand for just 1 second, please. On behalf of GPE and everyone that you just saw, thank you so much for attending, and we truly hope that you enjoy the rest of today's event.